It's something that hasn't really been visible in the last 20 or 30 years to most of the population.
We were at the leading edge of treatment plant development at the time.
There were people there for 15, 20, 30 years and they know their assets and the equipment and the process so well. So it's quite intimidating not having even close to their knowledge.
Decisions were taken in the late 60s that Canberra needed to have a new treatment plant developed.
It's one of the few plants in Australia where nothing goes to landfill. It's quite innovative for that time to be thinking that way. Most plants were pumping stuff around, so it was quite well designed.
Nitrogen removal from the effluent was one issue which hadn't really been a major feature of other treatment plants. Phosphorus removal was particularly different, and so those two processes, even including the disinfection of effluent with chlorine, were very unique.
It's built in the lowest part so that we can gravitate flow to it rather than pump flow and use electricity. The idea was to build it so that we can gravitate flows to the plant, and therefore it becomes a low energy plant in that point. It's also built on the side of a hill, so therefore we can gravitate flow down the hill rather than pumping it. It was designed to minimise energy usage back in the 70s.
There's nowhere else in the ACT that's probably so process oriented in terms of the need to have a process working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at top performance.
I've spoken to guys who've been here for 15, 20 years and they're saying they're still learning to this day.
In terms of the people, it's a set of skills that we really invest in. The skills of chemical engineering, process engineering, mechanical maintenance, electrical maintenance, instrumentation maintenance are really crucial for us in those areas.
Technology's changed a lot, and it's gone from just much more of a static process to a dynamic process whereby you're trying to get all the pollutants down to very low levels because there's just so many people now.
There's been massive changes in the way sewage has been handled, the technology behind it. As you know, things like cars have improved over the last 10 years, so things like pumps and motors and generators and all those heavy plant equipment, that's improved over the last 20 years. So now you're getting a lot more bang for buck out of a lot more smaller, neat, efficient package system.
The future is to be a world-class treatment facility for Canberra and to produce effluent which will continue to enhance the river systems around Canberra.